Hey finders, and welcome back to Fortune Finds. Today I'm bringing you my summer staples. Guys, you do not want to miss out on this video. I have a ton of products here in front of me. If you are someone that is looking for a sunscreen that goes on really sheer, that doesn't feel heavy and make you sweat even more, I got you covered. Tanning products, self-tanning products, makeup with sunscreen in it. I have makeup setting spray with sunscreen in it. So we definitely got you covered from the sun because, summertime, we're outside, the living is easy, but we do want to stay protected. We want to keep our skin nice, youthful, and supple for as long as naturally possible. Some really great Amazon products that you can buy. Honestly, I live for the Amazon products that I mentioned in this video. And also, if I didn't entice you enough, and I brought receipts, that it definitely works. I have a cream that has made my cellulite 20 times better than what it is. I'm not kidding you. It's life-changing. So there are a lot of my life-changing products that I mentioned here in this video. So before we do go ahead and hop into it, make sure that you're subscribed and ring the bell. Guys, it does a lot for me. It means a lot to me. I read my analytics and I notice that a lot of you watch my videos and a lot of you come back to watch my videos. And I love that. I really love that and I really appreciate it. But I would also really appreciate it if you would subscribe because it helps me out. Also, if you really like this video, be sure to leave a thumbs up. The thumbs up just kind of points me in the right direction of things that you like to see. So if you like content like this, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let's hop into my summer 2020 staples, must-haves, things that you need for the rest of your life going forward, if I'm being totally and completely honest. If the sun is out, I'm wearing sunscreen and it is on any parts of my body that are exposed. My favorite face sunscreen by far, Neutrogena Age Shield Face Oil Free Lotion. And this, my friends, has an SPF of 110. It covers UVA, UVB rays, and it has superior anti-aging protection. It is water resistant and it lasts for 80 minutes. I have dry skin, but sunscreen always breaks me out. This does not break me out. Although it's really white, it blends out really nicely. You need to take the time to blend it out. If you don't take the time to blend it out, it will leave your face white. And I feel like that's just simply because it's a SPF of 110. So it is a thick mama. You just need to blend her out, but it feels really nice. It kind of like blurs the skin a little bit. I don't know if you can see the difference, but it creates a really nice sheen to the skin and kind of blurs it and gives an Instagram filter effect. This is my favorite sunscreen for my face, hands down. Kate Somerville Makeup Setting Spray. It's a soft focus makeup setting spray. It has a broad spectrum SPF of 50. This one is the only one that I use to set my makeup with. This nozzle can get crusty. The sunscreen will dry in it, and you need to just make sure that you clean it out. It will make the mist less fine, and then you will go ahead and ruin your makeup. So just make sure that every time you are done using this, you just take a cloth and wipe it out, or even take a Q-tip. That's what I do because the Q-tip fits in here perfectly. Just clean it out so that the next time you go ahead and use it, you don't spray globs of sunscreen on your face and ruin your makeup. Coola Refreshing Water Mist Sunscreen. It has a full 360 spectrum, and this has an SPF of 18. SPF of 18 doesn't really excite me. I don't think that's enough. I throw this in my bag on days where I'm not planning to be outside all day. Say I'm going to run errands, I put my makeup on, I set my makeup. Sunscreen doesn't last all day, guys. You really do need to reapply. If I'm out and about, I will throw this in my bag because this is the smallest setting spray. Or it's not even a setting spray. I don't want to call it that. It's a refreshing water mist. It has a really nice mist. It's really fine. I don't even know if you could see that on there. Coconutty for sure. This can break you out. Honestly, I can't use this every day. I wore it for a week straight, and then honestly by day 5 I broke out. So if you are someone that's sensitive to coconut, then just note that. But I think this is really great to just throw in your bag just so that you're protected. Antioxidant enriched. It's vegan, cruelty free, reef friendly, which is really important. Neutrogena Ultra Sheer is my favorite line from Neutrogena. I mean, this is my favorite face one, but my favorite body ones are the Ultra Sheer Dry Touch ones. Mike and I, we go through bottles and bottles and bottles of these. I wear a minimum of 30 on my body. I like to pack on the SPF when it comes to my face, but my body, I will wear a 30. It blends really easily onto the skin. You don't need to like rub and rub and rub. Again, I have sensitive skin, not only on my face, all over my body. This doesn't break me out, really light, and it doesn't make me sweat. I don't like a sunscreen that makes me hotter in the sun than I already am. And then this is just the same kind of sunscreen, but this is in a spray. Look at that. and it dries down. It's really shiny. This is an added bonus. Spray this all over your body. It's gonna make you look really dewy and delicious, and just your skin looks really youthful, but you're also protected from the sun. Wherever it is you're going, you always want to be protected. Guys, this is the bomb. Now that it's warmer out, you know, we show a little bit more skin. We have our legs out. This just gives shiniest, most delicious, like kind of like this effect, but no sunscreen. This is just heavy on the hydration. So this is the Nivea Body Lotion, essentially enriched 48-hour nourishing moisturizer. This has deep moisture serum and 2 times the olive oil, and this is for dry to very dry skin. And it is thick. Like, it's a thick lotion. Like, the light just hits it right, guys. It just, oh. And imagine that on your legs with like a short little black dress. Oh my God, delicious. And I literally only wear this in the summer because if my skin isn't showing, this is just a little bit too thick of a moisturizer for me. Sol de Janeiro Bum Bum Cream. Guys, you need this, okay? And let me tell you why you need this, and let me show you why you need this. I have been using this for the last year here and there, but I have committed to using this since the very, very beginning of spring. I started using this every day. This is a thick cream. I don't put this all over my body. I literally put this all over my butt and then the back of my legs. This makes my bum so smooth. Not only does it feel smooth, it looks smooth. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna show you pictures here from day 1 of me using this. I'm gonna show you my cellulite and all the dimples that are going on. I mean, no shame in my game, guys. I work out 5-6 days a week. I'm really into fitness. I do try to keep healthy, and I drink tons and tons of water on a daily basis. So I think, you know, if you're someone that doesn't take care of yourself, you know, it's not like a miracle worker, okay? It's not gonna like erase all of the bad decisions that you've made when it comes to your health. But this really smooths out my bum. As you can see throughout all of these photos, it's really helped to smooth out my stretch marks too. This smooths them. This makes everything feel smooth. And I'm not kidding you guys. When Mike and I are in bed, if he touches my tush, like, he tells me how soft my tushy feels. I don't know about you, but I feel great when my man tells me that my butt feels nice, and when he tells me that I have buttery thighs, because I use this. Don't sleep on this. I know that it's expensive. I will only buy this during the Sephora VIB sale. I will buy 2 of these, and I'm gonna tell you, I use this on my bum. Every time I get out of the shower, I will go through this in maybe even like 4 to 5 months. It goes pretty quickly, and I kind of got a big butt. I wasn't sure if I was going to mention this one. It's a little weird, but this is the Summer's Eve. Yes, this is the vaginal region company, you know, the Summer's Eve commercial where the guy is in the shower. His wife like says, "Oh, honey, what did you use to wash your body?" And he says, "Oh, the Summer's Eve." And she's like, "Did you know that was like a vaginal cleanser?" And he's like, "Oh my God." And then he has to go outside and like chop all the wood and pull a car with a rope from his back because he needs to like remind himself that he's a man. You guys know what I'm talking about. So this is the same company. I cannot tell you how awesome this is. This is the Ultra Freshening Spray. It neutralizes odor, absorbs moisture. It won't disturb your natural pH, which is very important, because if you disturb the pH, then that's when you get all kinds of infections. I've literally been using this for the last like 5 years. So this is just like a spray. It's a powder spray. Us sweaty ladies or sweaty guys. Guys can even wear this too. It doesn't matter. I like this scent. This is the lavender scent. All the scents are nice. I don't really know if I want to smell like a tropical vacation down there. I kind of like a lavender. It's kind of feminine. I don't know. That's just personal preference. It makes, you know, down there smell nice. And also, it prevents you from sweating a lot. So if you're someone that, you know, you get a little sweaty down there, spray this. It's going to make sure that you don't have a swass. Is that a swass? Is that a swass? Sweaty ass? You can spray this, you know, the front and the back. I like to get it all just to cover our bases, okay? Really awkward, but I really thought that you guys should know about it. I am so sweaty, and I am totally honest when I tell you that I have struggled really, really hard to find a deodorant that can help me with my sweatiness. And I really genuinely tried to go down the natural route. Mike and I did some hefty research. I tried so very many natural deodorants, and it just wasn't working out for me. So if you have one that really, really works, I kind of feel like I've tried it, but let me know down below in the comment section. I would appreciate it. But Degree Clinical Protection, this is their summer strength antiperspirant, and it has 20% aluminum. If I don't really know you, then, you know, I try to mask my scent. But if I know you, like, I mean, it is what it is, right? People that I know are like, wow, you were really smelly and sweaty for such a little thing, which I don't really know what the F that means. I mean, are little people not allowed to sweat or smell? And I'm pretty sure there are bigger people who don't smell at all. So I don't really know, and I don't mean to offend you by saying that, but it offends me, so we could be offended together. Tropez. I didn't put it in this bin, okay? I will link it down below just because I'm lazy and I don't feel like going to get it, but it's like the skinny, long Tropez. It's their SelfTanner mousse. It's a white bottle with a blue top. I will literally put the link down below so that you know exactly what it is. That is my favorite SelfTanner. I have talked about it here on my channel before. SelfTanner can be really drying, and I have dry skin. So what I do is I will use my Aveeno moisturizer that I'm also too lazy to go get. I will link that down below right beside the Tropez tanner that I'm talking about. 1 pump of moisturizer to 1 pump of SelfTanner, and literally rub that all over my body from neck to toe, okay? Not on my face. Make sure that you wash your hands because it will stain your hands and you will look like an orange crazy person. I'm a big believer in SelfTanner, and honestly, you get the same exact aesthetic, whether it's fake or real. So SelfTanner, always a great thing. You know, protect yourself from the sun, protect yourself from skin cancer, from aging, and all that jazz. Let's move on to some SPF foundations. I have a few because I know we all have a preference when it comes to foundations, okay? So I have light coverage, medium coverage, and full coverage. So don't worry about it, guys. I got you, boo. I've talked about this so many times, I'm not gonna get too into this. I did a wear test on this. I will link it up here as well as down below if you wanna check it out, get the full on scoop of this. But this is the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Plus Color Correcting Full Coverage Cream. It's anti-aging, hydrating, and it has an SPF of 50. Super hydrating. It's more hydrating than a foundation, and it's gonna definitely add to the skin benefits more so than a normal foundation would. It evens out the skin tone. I don't want to wear foundation every day just because I do have really sensitive skin. A tinted moisturizer is really nice when you're not going full beat, so that is why I definitely wanted to mention this. When I know I'm going to be outside for most of the day, I would say that I gravitate towards this the most. On days where I need a little bit more coverage and I know that I'm going to be outside, I have a drugstore option and a higher end option. So my drugstore option, I also did a wear test on this. I'll link it up here and down below. L'Oreal Infallible up to 24-hour fresh wear foundation with a sunscreen of 25. Mike and I have a party, or we have like an outdoor barbecue that we're going to. Like, I will make my way to the barbecue and I will sit in the shade, but you do want to be protected because, you know, UV rays can bounce off of things and hit you. So you always want to wear sunscreen whether you're going to go and lay out directly in the sun or not. If you're going to be outside, wear sunscreen. That's really the PSA of this entire video. I'm actually wearing this foundation today. I applied it with a sponge. That is, for me, the best way to apply it. I have very dry skin and I have very dry areas on my nose. It kind of does cling to my dry patches. I have troubled areas. I understand that I have the troubled areas. I don't like loose sleep over my troubled areas, but I do have like dry patches on my nose that this does cling to. But as you can see, this is a decent coverage foundation. Another one that I reach for, this is really travel friendly, really compact. It is plastic. Marc Jacobs Shameless Youthful Look 24-hour foundation, and this also has an SPF of 25. I can't wear this every day. Same with this. I cannot wear these two every day. If I have a week where I need sunscreen in my foundation, I would alternate the two of these. I think that they're both really comparable to one another. Medium coverage, I would say that you could build both of them up to be a little bit, I wouldn't say like full coverage, like somewhere in the middle between medium and full. This one I like to apply with a brush or a sponge. So these are really great. I wanted to give you these two options, drugstore and a little bit bougier. And last but not least, the bougiest of them all, this is the Guerlain Natural Glow Foundation 16-hour wear test with an SPF of 20. I don't know if I mentioned this, guys. Mike and I pushed our wedding. It was supposed to be June 20th, and we were supposed to get married this year with the coronavirus and everything going on. We are now getting married in 21. We can do like a chit chat, get ready with me, and touch upon it. I feel like I've been filming this for like 45 minutes, so I don't don't want to touch upon it now, but I was going to wear this to our wedding. This is full coverage. It looks way better in photos than it does in real life. I did a wear test on this. I'll link it up here and down below. You can get the full on scoop on this. But if you are going to an event where you're going to be photographed and you just want to look your best while also being protected from the sun, then I would totally recommend this one. My skin has never looked better in pictures than when I wore this. Even with flash, it looks great, and that's saying a lot because usually products that have SPF create flashback. This one does not. Liquid and cream highlighters look the most natural, last the longest, and just really give a nice summer finish. Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops in the shade Celestial. I don't know if I'm ever gonna go through this because there's so much product in here. Pinkier highlighter, super blinding though. Really, really, really pretty. It's so pretty. And this looks great on my skin whether I have a tan, I don't have a tan, it really doesn't matter. This one's a little bit cheaper, and I think this will look really great for people with medium to darker skin complexion. So this is the Suva Beauty Liquid Chrome Illuminating Drops. I really love brands that like no one talks about, and then I find something that I absolutely love and I'm like, yes. It's really pretty. I mean, I can wear this on my fair skin too, but I think it will look even more beautiful with someone of a darker skin complexion because it's really gonna pop. This is so natural. It's shiny, but it's not like metallic. It kind of just makes you look wet. It's so good, guys. I'll link a video up here that I recently uploaded where I used this all over my face, and I use this as the main highlighter. Oh my God. So for eyeshadow palettes, I just wanted to mention one. That's right, I picked one out of my entire collection, and it is the Collab Tropic Like It's Hot. This screams summer. Look at these shades. Oh my God. Oh my God. So pretty. Like oranges, and then this green like blows me out of the water. It's, oh my God. It's such a good palette, and it's so like underrated. So underrated, and it's so cheap. I think it's like $15 and you get 8 shadows. Granted, it doesn't have a mirror, which kind of sucks, but it's small, it's compact. You can do a basic look with this, or you can do a more fun look with this. Waterproof mascara. If you watched my best mascaras under $25, you will have already known this, so I'm not going to talk about this too much, but this is the Tarte Lights Camera Splashes, the only waterproof mascara I ever buy. I buy it on repeat. It makes my lashes really, really wispy, really spidery, long, and just, I love it. I love it so much. I love it. I love it. Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. If you need your foundation to stay on your face all day long without budging, this is really great. And I did want to mention, I haven't bought it in a while. I ran out of it last summer. I didn't repurchase it this summer, but the Hourglass Veil Primer. I remember when I bought it, I went to Sephora, and the girl in the Hourglass section was telling me that she wears that primer to the gym and her makeup goes nowhere. I would not wear makeup to the gym just because I don't want to think about all of the crap that's getting in my pores, but that's really good. This is really good. So Milk Makeup is a little bit cheaper. As far as lipstick shades go, I did a spring to summer like sexy lip collection. I will link it up here. We could literally be here for another 45 minutes talking about lipsticks. I look effing fabulous. Do I not? Like, these are huge and I love them. They look like Celine, but they're not. These are literally, I think they were like $15. I will link them down below. Got them on Amazon. Arrived at my doorstep in 2 freaking days. They're big, so they cover a lot of my face, which the sun and me, the more coverage I have, the better. This is a hat that you can roll up, and it has like a little rubber band that you can wrap around to keep it nice and condensed. It has a Velcro in the back and it's adjustable. Guys, look at this hat. Look at this hat. Okay, you might be thinking like, you look nuts, but let me tell you something. I have been reading a ton during this quarantine. I really want to educate myself. I've been reading self-help books, educational books. I've been reading makeup books. Like, I'm just trying to absorb as much shit as I can in my brain. It really blocks out the sun. It keeps my chest covered. It keeps my face covered. Again, I'm a sweaty bitch. And so if I wear like a floppy hat like this that's covered on top, it makes me hot. Like, I get really, really hot. And I'm the kind of person where I sweat from my head. Literally all the sweat on my body is from my head. That's just how I sweat. I don't really know. So if you are a head sweater, buy this. It's a hat visor. I don't really know, but it's so cute. And look at this. How cute is that? It's really great. This is cheap. This is on Amazon. I will link it down below. I look like I belong in the Hamptons, but I'm not a Hamptons girl. Let's not get it twisted. I'm a Jersey girl. Dirty Jers. That's me. So guys, if you liked this video, do me a favor and leave me a thumbs up down below. Also comment Did you learn anything from this video? Are you going to buy any of the things that I mentioned? What are your summer staples? Let me know if there are any products that I should be trying. Before you leave, make sure you subscribe and ring the bell. I had a great time as always. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, Finders. Mwah.